Hey everybody, how are we doing today? My name is Michael, and before we start this video, I've got a favor to ask. Can you just go below and give us a thumbs up by hitting the like button? And then while you're at it, subscribe if you haven't. If you have, check and see if you're subscribed. And then just click that bell button. Anytime we have a video, you'll be notified. Then you'll never miss us. So hey, let's go watch the video now. I started to make a video about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and then I got involved going ahead and compiling all the celebration videos that we just went through. I hope you guys enjoyed all those. That was a whole lot of fun to make them and to look over all the memories and to choose which ones that we wanted to put in. So my favorite one is the last one. That is of the Pacific Northwest, and it's really kind of pretty. So I hope you guys enjoyed the last video that we had. 4 or 5 weeks ago, I got into the truck to go look for a job, and it was 106 degrees out, and well, there was no air conditioning. So I kind of freaked out. I pulled over, tried to figure out what it was. Maybe it was a belt off, maybe it was something. I'll show you the video, and this will kind of explain it. Actually, we're having a little bit of problems with it. And what those problems are is, I gotta clean this out, is this air conditioner here. So the air conditioner is not working. This you turn on, this is for the vent, pull in the air from the outside. This one here is actually the air AC. When you turn it on, the fan on here, and you have it all the way over, that's maximum air conditioning. You don't even have to turn this button, it automatically comes on. But when it's not on max and it's just on the cool blue, you push that in and it'll come on. And I'll show you in just a couple seconds here. So this just happened a couple of days ago. I got in to go look for a job, or try to find a job, and by the time I left the property, the air conditioner wasn't on. So I went and pulled over, and I'll show you what happened. So this is what's going on. So if I push this button, it kind of starts blinking. The engine revs up just a little bit for some reason, so I don't understand what happened there. If I turn it on to here, maximum air conditioning, does the same thing. The fan's blowing really well, you can hear that. But so what happens is, this is a safety, and they put computer chips in here, so if something's wrong with the compressor, it'll shut itself off, and this will blink and tell you, hey, gotta fix it. So of course, you go and look on YouTube, and there's probably 20 videos of what it is, and it's all the same thing. There is a relay, and the relay is like a fuse. Not really, but in this case I guess it is. What the relay does is it turns on and off the compressor. There's a magnetic piece that it energizes, so it opens or shuts by whatever. When it opens, I guess, or when it closes, the relay flips it either one way or the other way. Either stops it. So when it's broken and it doesn't work, it should show this. And I'm going to show you where those are. We'll get under the hood here and look. Alright, so I got this cover off here. As you look into it, you can see what it says. There's COPN, defroster, sub-BATT. Underneath that is MGCLT. And what that is right there is the magnetic clutch. So let's go ahead and look down at it. This is the one that is supposedly out. So you just pull them off. We did. And after we pulled it out, we put a brand new one in. We went to where Dion's working over at O'Reilly's, and we got a new one and put it in. Well, that one kind of fell apart as we were putting it in. The whole top, this plastic came off and exposed the insides of it, so we got a new one. And then the second one, before I even put it in, did the same thing. So we have a third one that I bought, and the third one actually went in, and guess what? We got another one from another parts place, and we put it in, and it didn't work at all. So the only thing that I can think of, I'm looking online, and it tells, all these people are telling you what they think it could be on their cars. It's a safety feature that it has so it doesn't screw up your compressor. If its AC compressor goes out, it can be anywhere from $700 to $1,500. And I don't have that kind of money to replace it, and I really would like to replace it. So we're hoping that it's not that. Good morning, everybody. Well, this is about 3 weeks later, and we finally got some money together, and we're going to Toyota today to see about the air conditioner in the truck with the flashing light. Everything we did doesn't want to work, so now we have to take it to Toyota. They want $170 just to look at it. We do have paperwork that we bought a warranty. It's bumper to bumper. They said, well, we have to check it out and call them first and make sure it's okay for them to do it and blah, blah, blah. So now what we're doing is we're hoping and praying that it isn't something major and it's something easy and they can fix it and it's covered on our insurance so we can have air conditioning. Temperatures right now kind of dropped over the weekend. We had a hurricane come up. Very rare. I think 1958 was only one hurricane that ever kind of came even close to Los Angeles. But a hurricane kind of bands came up through, and we got a lot of rain, and it cooled down the temperatures, which is really nice. Right now it's been about 86 during the day. Yeah. So it's been really nice. So we're gonna go head off over to Toyota in San Bernardino, and we're gonna see if they can fix this truck for us. We're not going to wait all day for them, so they're going to end up taking us back, I think. I want to use that service because, you know, if we're paying $170 for them, it means they can give us a ride home, I think. All right, guys. We're going to Toyota, right?
Yes.
All right. So now it's been, like I said, about 4 or 5 weeks. The other day, we finally went ahead and we took it over to Toyota. Toyota wanted to charge me, I'm gonna get a little shade a little bit. Toyota wanted to charge me $175 just to look at it. And I said, okay, well, I have a warranty. And they said, well, we have to look at it and figure out what it is. And if it is covered by your warranty, then we'll go ahead and the deductible is $50 and that's all you'll owe us. I said, well, okay, that sounds pretty fair. So we drove over the truck and we gave it to him. And well, that didn't go over too well. What happened was they took the truck, didn't charge us the $175 at that moment. He called me back about 2 or 3 hours later and said that, well, they traced everything and there was no power getting to the compressor. I said, okay. And he said they traced the wires and found some wires been chewed by rodents. I said, oh, okay. And he said, so that's not going to be covering, the warranty won't cover it. I said, okay, that sounds fair. We had it happen in Havasu, and it was pack rats. And you could tell that they made a nest in there because they actually went into the air filter, the air cleaner, or the air filter, and it actually, they made a nest in there. And we checked Dion's car, the same thing over there. I think we got a whole big grocery bag full of these pods and stuff that they were collecting to make the nest. Do you remember when we first got here? We had those squirrels, and I thought they were so cute. Yeah, they ate the wires. And the reason why they ate the wires is because the wires are made out of a soy-based material. In Toyotas, I think it's Hondas, and I think there's one other vehicle, maybe Fords or something. So they eat the wires in cars and in the newer wires that they were putting in, like they have in my car in 2016. And yeah, so we took it in. Like I said, they looked at it, they checked it, they ran everything. The guy followed the wires down, and he saw that, and they called me, and I said, okay, we'll go ahead and do it. I went ahead and called the insurance company up right away. So when I called the insurance man, he said, I have 2,500 claims ahead of you. So it's not gonna be for a week or two. And I said, dude, okay, like, so we're like here traveling, and what do I do? He said, well, I guess. I said, it's sitting at the Toyota dealership now. I said, if they take pictures of it and they send you pictures, can you approve it? He said, yeah, I can do that. Well, they had already sent me one picture, so I called up the guy at the Toyota place, told him to go ahead and take some more pictures, do what you got to do, and send it to this address on his email. So the guy did it, gave it to the insurance company. The insurance company called me and said, hey, no problem, we can fix that. It was $612. You owe a deductible of $200. So actually, they got more than the $175. We had to come up with $25 more just to pay to get the job done. But they didn't put new wiring in it. They just replaced the wire that was there. So they butt connected it from where it was cut, and then they put a new wire straight down to the, I guess it was the AC compressor. And then to make it better, they wrapped it up with some tape that supposedly critters don't like it. So what are we gonna do to keep this from happening again? Well, there's several things we can do. First thing we can do is we can buy one of those little boxes, and it puts off a real high frequency noise. And I don't even know if they work. We have them in our camper. They're always plugged in, so I don't know. We haven't had any critters yet, so I guess maybe it works. But they say putting it underneath in your hood of your car, in you know, the engine compartment, and it stays on all the time, especially at night, and that's what keeps them away. Or you can get pure mint extract oil and spray it on all the wires, which doesn't harm the wires but keeps them off. I guess they don't like mint. I've also heard of Pine Sol, spraying it full force on all the wires. I don't know if I want to do that either. So I'll show you what we're doing now. So this is what we're doing. We are leaving the hood open. And yeah, but there's the compressor here, and here's the wires. I don't know. So they say if you leave the hood open of your car, they don't like that because they like to be concealed in a little hole and burrow. So what they try to do is make a nest, and they're actually not eating the wires. They're trying to take the wires, and they're trying to make a nest with the wires, I guess. I guess they think it's leaves and sticks and all that stuff. Yeah, so for right now, we're just leaving this open all the time. Yep. The second part of this video is an open box. And the open box we did, I'll show you that in just a couple seconds, is a Camo 20 by 20 netting. And it's a camouflage netting. We got it from a company on Amazon. It actually was $99. I got $20 off on it. So, you know, for $79, it wasn't such a bad thing. It weighs about 2 pounds at the most, the whole tarp. It's very light. It's kind of cheaply made, but I think it's going to serve the purpose of what we're trying to do. Well, it's been really, really warm here in Southern California. Warm is not the word. I think it's extremely hot. Cameras seem to like to shut down and not work after a few minutes because it's so hot. We got up a little earlier today, and we're going to open box something that's already been open. But we're going to show you what we're going to put up today. We ended up, what was it yesterday, 111 degrees. Today is supposed to be 112, and then I think it's supposed to get up to 115, 116 by the middle of the week again. This is September, the first part of September. All this should be going away. We've already made it through a bunch of days that were 108 and 106. But when it gets a little hotter than that, this aluminum camper here just doesn't want to work out too well, does it?
No.
So what we did was bought a Camo netting is what it is, and comes from a company online, but we're going to open it up. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. Okay, this is a 20 by 20 tarp, and I don't have my knife with me. It looks like it's made out of some pretty thick polyester on webbing is what it is, or on a net. What we're going to do is we are going to put it up onto the camper up here, and we're going to put it over this way. It says every 6 feet it has a kind of a rope loop on it, so you can attach it on the corners and in the middle of all the way around. Like I said, it's a 20 by 20. We do have some rope, so what we're going to do is we're going to tie it off on part of the fence. So the problem I have is the air conditioner. I know it's just a mesh. It's got slots in it, but I don't want to block air from it, so I kind of want to go up above it. Kind of goes over it, and then we can lay on top the tarp itself. But yeah, we can't cover that up. That's just not good if we do. So I'm not sure if we can just lay it on flat on the roof, or we have to build something and keep it up off the roof. I think that would be the best way to do it, but I don't know how to do that without tying it down to someplace and not buying a bunch of wood or something to put on top of the roof. Anyways, we're just gonna put this sucker up there and see what we're doing. All right, so what I want to show you is this camo netting that we have. It actually, it's not where we wanted it, but it's where we had to have it because of where everything is to put it up. So let me go down here like this and get it up a little bit, the camera, and I'll show you. So it kind of goes over the top of the camper and then drapes down. I wish we could get it up higher over it so it's not touching the camper. You can see up there the vent is open and the fan is on, so that's moving. But I gotta tell you something. We went ahead and we put the whole tarp, this whole netting, over the big air conditioner on top. And we put a box on top of it to keep it up from it, and there wasn't enough air because it overheated and turned itself off. So I told Dione it wasn't going to work. She didn't believe me, so we went ahead and did it. It didn't ruin anything, so it didn't matter, but we learned a lesson, both of us. I got our bug zapper because there's a whole lot of moths and stuff here. And then I also put, we had bought these when we were in Nyland, and I never used them. These are these little fairy lights. I think they were like $3 for them. And so I put them all up here. You can see, there. Yeah, not very good job. what I want to do is we have some electric lights, but I want to get white ones, and I want to string them in this whole thing back and forth, and so this whole area is lit, and I think that would be really cool. We would like to get solar on top of the camper. We would like to put at least 1200 watts of panels up there. And then where the kitchen is, where Dione has her rolling machine for her tobacco, and my beer cooler's in there, we want to get that out. We want to put an inverter in there and a solar controller. And we also want to put in, I want 6, don't think I can afford them, they're $800 a piece, but at least 4 lithium batteries. These are special lithium batteries. They actually have a 10-year warranty on them, and you can put them in any direction. They're not acid batteries, they are lithium batteries. So they can charge up to 3,000 times from discharge to charge, and there's no problem discharging them all the way down to nothing. So that's a really good thing. It's like the batteries we use for the GoPros and all your devices that plug in. So I'm running out of battery, and I've been talking a long time about nonsense. Don't even know if I'm going to end up using any of this. I'm just talking out loud. Looking around to see if anybody sees me. Nobody hears me. All right, I'm going back in the house. Going to check this video out, try to see if I can get anything out of it, and start building the video. This video. All right, everybody, I'm going to close this video out. I've been editing it, and I think it's pretty much finished. Honestly, I've been working on this video for about 4 weeks now, and in between doing the celebration of 5 years, that took me a good month to put all those videos out. And this one has kind of been in between everything else, and when something happens I record it, and now I just put it all together. And yeah, it was kind of a little video, kind of a short one. So we're going to say goodbye for today. I do have an update though. I do have a job. I'm going to start in another couple days, and hopefully, and then there might be some changes here. So we want you to stay tuned and check us out on our next video next week. Every Sunday we put out videos. And meanwhile, if you just kind of go down and you can click the like button, give us a thumbs up with that, and then maybe subscribe and ring the bell. That would also help us out. And we do have Patreon that you need to get on and check that out. There's a lot of fun things to do on there. You'll get videos earlier than anybody else. You'll get special messages from us. We have sit-downs and talk and do stuff like that. And maybe we'll go see you someday, because we do travel a lot. So check out Patreon, become our patron, and we would enjoy that, and I think you will too. And then meanwhile, you can always write us at msfitzadventures@gmail.com. Or you can see us at misfitsadventures.com. That's our website, which we have our blog on, the Dione rights. We also have links to YouTube, so all of our channel on YouTube is on there. We have pictures and all sorts of fun things to do. You can also leave us a tip on there if you'd like. We have a GoFundMe page, and you can also instant message us and we'll get right back to you. And you guys take care, and we'll see you in a week. So thanks for watching, guys. Dione sends her love. You guys be good, be kind. Love y'all.